I come here and I soon go. I yield rain and broken hearts. You may think the storm has gone away, but in many hearts, the storm will always stay. I want to solve this case. Not just for the mothers. The Juniper murders.
What if this isn't the right house?
Then we will have saved the wrong people.
We're wasting time. We have 6 more houses to check and not a lot of time left. If this hunch of yours isn't right, they'll be dead.
So are you saying you want to check the 6 other houses, or do you want to trust me?
I trust you. You ready?
Let's go.
You look thirsty. Can I get you some water?
Sure, thank you.
Saw you parked out there all morning in the heat. Thought you were a salesman or something.
You knew Amelia and Kelly the year before they were abducted.
Yes, I was their teacher before Miss Parker. I was close with both of them. Amanda and Cassie are dear friends. I can't explain how horrible I felt when they found Kelly.
You say you were close. Can you describe your relationship together?
I would tutor the girls after school. They would stay with me in the library after school for fun. I was invited to their recitals the following year by both their mothers. It's hard to explain, but both Amelia and Kelly helped me get over the passing of my child. And I think Amanda and Cassie knew that. That's why I say they were my dear friends.
I know it's hard, but can you tell me about your child?
Hard isn't even necessary to mention anymore. I lost my little girl to cancer. Amelia and Kelly gave me peace and hope, and after losing them, hard doesn't exist anymore. This world we live in, where everything you loved can be ripped apart from you in a flash without a single shred of emotion. There's no right or wrong anymore. There's no hard or easy. I lost Victoria, my child, to cancer. There's not much more to say about that. Since then, I've been surviving my husband.
He's my biggest crush. Like, I can't believe he asked me out. Freezer. Hey, you remember that boy with the creamer at school? He's pretty weird. Totally weird. My mom says I'm not supposed to date until I'm 18. Well, that's stupid. Yeah. I don't know, like, much about Harry Potter, so I like, this is like so confusing, but like, do you know how Dumbledore had the Elder Wand?
Yeah, this is Tony.
Hello, my name is Amanda Brooks. Is this the Tony Lanza from New York?
Yes, it is.
My daughter Amelia was abducted last year. Do you know who I am?
Yeah.
I see now that you're investigating in Texas.
Yes, I am, but I don't do those type of cases.
Yes, you do. The Roseboom cases, the Highway 16 murders, the Hartford case.
Have you heard of the Juniper murders? I don't do those type of cases anymore, Miss Brooks.
I know about the Juniper murders. Please, I need your help.
I can meet with you tomorrow.
Thank you.
A missing child's case. Amanda Brooks, mother of one of the girls that were abducted last year. Cassandra Goodman's daughter Kelly was found dead. I remember when this happened. Taken, screaming, kicking. Her mother's image slowly disappears. Being held tightly in fear. Mother is no longer there. No longer in mother's arms. These missing child cases are commonly committed by people that knew the victim. Relatives or acquaintances. Other times, the abductor can be the type you hope would never come into contact with your child. This abductor is a killer. Keeper of the dead. Bad god of the underworld. Maybe this case is a chance. A chance to change things again. And do the right thing this time. Much is filth on earth. The heavy rain came down from, oh, my hero.
Replayed that day over every day since she was gone. I woke her up, I took her to school, and when I came home, the police and Cassie were at my home. When they told me about Kelly and about Amelia missing, I lost all touch with humanity. My life was ripped apart. They were our girls, and I've been searching ever since. It seems to me I just won't be able to move on without knowing the truth. I need to know where she is, even if she's not alive. I need to know that I'm not wasting my time with you. I want the answers.
Miss Brooks, you need to stop searching and start trusting people when they say, I will look for your daughter.
I try, but when I stop, I feel her. I left our home, and I still feel her. A mother's love will make you search until the day you die, and I was a good mama.
Okay, so Kelly Goodman's body was found in Swan Creek. She has a fractured neck and injuries to the side of the skull and was thrown down to the creek. No tire marks, no sign of a vehicle, but they did find contents of Amelia's bag in the wood opposite of where Kelly was found.
So we think the vehicle could be somewhere on the other side of that creek, to the street side.
The abductor could have been there waiting. We could have planned this ahead of time.
So you think he or she knew their way home?
Watch them.
This could appear random, but with no signs of tracks or prints, they had it planned. Typical behavior of a pedophile would be to stalk their victim before they intercept.
We're checking into local sex offenders within the 15-mile radius. Any unusual behavior reported to their parole officers from the past year will know about it. We figured we could work the people she didn't know theory.
Search. Search for more evidence. Just have to dig deep enough. Talk to everyone that knew the girls. Listen to their stories. Listen to their theories. Then keep digging for more.
Some of the staff are no longer here. And Miss Kay, the English teacher at that time, is on maternity leave. I can schedule a meeting with her and contact you as soon as possible.
Is there anything that you can remember that you've been wanting to tell detectives in the last year?
I don't believe that anyone around Amanda would have been involved in this.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I met both their families at recitals and they seem fairly supportive.
Amanda said you have a good background, that you're successful with missing persons cases. No matter how bad the cases may be, that's why she chose you. What do you believe happened?
Well, we're looking at all the facts right now, examining all scenarios. We'll let you know if we turn up anything new. Thank you for your time.
Deeper into the case. Downward, inward. Dark sky spits fury. Summer heat broken. The days turn to weeks, plowing through the madness in spite of the sound. The sound of roaring thunder. In the eye of the storms, clouds cry and crash. These storms come in different forms. Kelly's death, Amelia's abduction. Searching through everyone's storm, I can't uncover anything from the damages that shed any light.
Hello, Miss Goodman. My name is Tony Alonzo. I'm a private investigator with Attorney Johnson.
I know who you are. Amanda says you're supposed to be this great detective that's going to help find my daughter's killer.
Miss Goodman, I'm not a detective. I'm just an investigator.
Either way, I'm not satisfied with you or the detectives on her case. They managed to come up with nothing in over a year, and it's left me hopeless. I love Amanda, and I would do anything for her. But I'm not talking about my daughter unless you find her killer.
I can understand that, Miss Goodman, but if you give me a chance, I could come inside and explain
I don't
more
want
about...
to talk. I've talked enough. Everything should be in Lewis's case file. I had my time with Kelly. Now I have my baby boy to forge a new path.
I'm only here to help you, Miss Goodman, both you and Amanda.
You're here to help? Then get out there and find my daughter's killer, since you're so good at what you do. Find my daughter's killer, then you can come inside.
Hey! Hey! It's okay. Come on. What's your name, girl? Lily? Foley! In here! Go back to the car, get a medic quick. How old are you, Lily? 9? Is there anybody else in the house? No?
There's a creepy guy following us. It's probably just nothing. I'm really creeped out. Why are you so nervous? I don't know. I've never had someone follow me before. He's probably not even following us. If anything happens, we're gonna separate, okay? So one of us can get help. But I'm sure we can. Yeah, probably. It's not behind us anymore. We should find a better way home. Okay. Amelia! Amelia, run! Go, Amelia, run! Amelia! Run! Run, Amelia, run! Go get help! Run, go get help!
Stop. I'll let you go, but you need to be quiet, okay?
Help!
Since then, I've been surviving with my husband.
Where is he? I thought I saw 2 cars parked out there.
We have plenty of cars. He works in the garage during the day, so sometimes he uses loaners.
Did he know Amelia and Kelly?
Yes.
Is Kelly's death part of the reason why you moved back here?
Yes, it is. 2 deaths were enough for me. To be honest, the only reason why we didn't move sooner was Amelia.
I had no idea the two of you were so close. I can understand why you'd want to get away from there now. Can you remember anything unusual about the day Kelly was found?
I didn't see anything unusual. Did you find anything unusual?
Not at this time. Do you remember where you were the day Kelly was found?
I was watching the children in the library until Mr. Peterson showed up, and then I left shortly after that to go to the drugstore on Kinsley Street.
Okay, so on Wednesdays you normally watch the kids in the library, then Mr. Peterson comes in to relieve you, and you left to go to the drugstore?
Yes.
Why'd you go to the drugstore?
I needed a few things, a cold drink, a few other things. It's like a convenience store.
Did anybody see you there?
Yes, Mrs. K. I know because we both stopped there.
Okay, that's what I need to hear. That follows up closely with what she said. Was your husband with you?
Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot to mention. At that point in my life, he was driving me to and from work.
Amelia's and Kelly's street. When the clouds spread apart and the sun shines, the truth shines the brightest. Follow the light.
Are you a cop?
No, I used to be.
Are you the one looking for Kelly and Amelia?
Yes, I am. Did you know?
Not personally, but if I'm not mistaken, I think I've taken their pictures once or twice. You see, I'm a photographer. These are from last year. Some of them are just some random pictures. I do landscapes, architectures, not just portraits.
These are all melted, by the way.
Yeah, it's also hot outside. But anyways, and I'm not lazy about it either. I don't do the same old scene with the family out in front of the sunset in the country. You know, if I'm going to give you some great shots, they're going to be one of a kind. The other night...
That's Amelia and Kelly.
Yeah, that's last year's photo. But the other night, we did a shoot down at the Water Gardens.
This car, that's in front of the school. Why'd you take that picture?
Because it looked very suspicious to me. Because it never, ever picked anyone up after school.
Could have lived near the school and just parked there.
Not in the school's parking lot. It just parked there and wait. It was very creepy, so I had to snap some shots.
Lisa, I'm gonna need you to run some plates for me. Echo Queens 9570. I'm gonna need the name of the owner and
Look
the
at
address.
this one. All this gorilla would do when I was at the zoo was eat his food and hack it up. Eat his food and hack it up. Disgusting.
Yeah. Parker County, that's 25 miles out. Why would he send his kid 25 miles for school?
Drive now based on what this kid says, but both of them could have been there by coincidence. That camera boy and the creepy car.
Yeah, Lisa, but the kid says he's seen the car there several times before. So run a background check on this man. And I'm gonna head over to the address now.
Walter Smith is a retired fire marshal. No priors or convictions. It's his son, William Smith, who was released on parole September 2013 under Walter's supervision. He's a registered sex offender. This kid could be right. Detective Lewis only searched within 10 miles for sex offenders, but this guy's 20 miles out. He wouldn't have been questioned by Lewis or Martinez.
Well, tonight seems like a good night to ask him a few questions.
Flash flooded minutes. Unexpected destruction. Hope flows through the heart.
William had a difficult time. He had difficulty finding work, he had difficulty finding friends. You know, his mother died a few years ago, and It's just been the two of us since.
Did your son have access to your vehicle, Mr. Smith?
Yeah. When he was released, he tried his best to do right. And so he went to college. He was able to graduate before he was convicted. I mean, he had scholarships. He had a future. He had every right to follow his dreams until his reputation was taken away.
And what about the victims? Don't you feel a part of their childhood was taken away too?
Hey, what happened to my son was a mistake. Now, he may have gone over the line, but he didn't do anything that he thought was wrong. I mean, he was brilliant. I mean, you can ask any teacher, any professor, any coach, and they will all attest to his academics and his discipline. And that's what he was doing. And he was their babysitter for 3 years. They trusted him. They were close. But when they suddenly got out of line and William did what any reasonable adult would do, they didn't like it.
So that's how you feel? You feel they were lying?
Son, have you even read the case? William was just disciplining those kids. It was all just a big misunderstanding.
Anything in that case about him exposing himself to the children? Anything in that case about him sexually abusing them too?
Well, it doesn't matter what's in there because there is no evidence to indicate that. That's why he was eligible for early release, under my care. And let me tell you, I was sick of the town's implications on my son, and I'm sick of it tonight.
Mr. Smith, I didn't come here tonight to implicate your son in those crimes. I came here because I'm investigating the search for Amelia Brooks and Kelly Goodman's killer and abductor. Do you know your son's whereabouts on April 26, 2014?
The night that he died?
So it seems. Did he have access to your vehicle that day?
Yeah, he used it to go to and from school.
Which school?
At the community college up in Quebec County.
Quebec County? See, that right there raises red flags for me, Mr. Smith, because that's the same county as where these two were abducted.
You know, my son wouldn't do that. He went to school there, that's it.
Are you sure about that? Because I happen to have a photo of your car at the school. The very same week these two girls were abducted. What's it doing there? What can you tell me about that day, Mr. Smith?
He went to school that day.
Okay, good. We're getting somewhere a little bit at a time, that's okay, but did he come home at all during the day, Mr. Smith?
No, he didn't come home that night. Police found his car at the bottom of a bridge. He ran off the bridge.
Do you have any reason why he would do that, Mr. Smith?
The police ruled it a suicide. Hey, what will happen now?
I'm due in part of your excellent cooperation. I'm going to have a court order to search your house, William's room, and I'll have you deposed for questioning under oath for your son's possible involvement in this case.
Would you excuse me? I think I have something in the stove. So are you working with the police?
No, I represent Amelia Brooks, his mother, Amanda Brooks. We do appreciate everyone's cooperation. Can you tell me, did William have a favorite spot he used to visit when he had your vehicle? Mr. Smith? Mr. Smith? Now you're going to need to tell me exactly what you know.
I need a hospital.
You're going to need a lawyer after I'm done with you.
You son of a bitch! Why would I cooperate with you? Fuck you!
Excuse me, I'm going to need to write that down. Now you need to tell me exactly what you know.
I love my son. I'm not gonna let his memory be part of some breakthrough case.
This is his endeavor. To chase after children and sexually abuse them, isn't it? Now you need to tell me what happened that night.
We had a fight the night before. He was upset about some girl.
Which girl?
I don't know, some girl he liked. Some girl that found out about his past.
If she found out, many more will.
Well, it's just gonna be one thing that... It's just gonna be something we're gonna have to live with, son. He was humiliated, he was depressed. Just forget it.
I'm not gonna forget about her. I thought she was the one that was gonna help me be more normal.
All I wanted was to just live a normal life. I mean, he just couldn't see it happening for him. He just couldn't see it.
I found him, Miss Goodman. I found your daughter's killer.
What? Who is he?
Just some sick 20-year-old who killed himself because of what he did.
You can find Amelia. Find out what he did to her. Find her for Amanda.
I'll find her. There are darknesses in life, and there are lights. When the storm hits, darkness cannot drive out the darkness. Only the light can do that. I long for the light.
Miss Kate?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Tony Lonzo. What can you tell me about your last experiences with Amelia and Kelly?
Sure, I was their English teacher. That was a really difficult time for me. I never expected something like this to happen here.
The last day you saw them, did you notice anything unusual or out of the ordinary as you were leaving?
No, I don't think so. In fact, half the faculty left as soon as school let out. I don't think anyone saw anything.
Miss Kate, part of my being here is in hopes that you may have seen this car. Now, I've spoken with Miss Brooks about it, and I believe I found the abductor. Who was driving that car? Do you recognize it?
Yes, it's similar to Miss Keaton's, or maybe it was her fiance's. I saw it the day they vanished. Robert was driving it.
Robert?
Oh, Robert was Jessica Keaton's fiance. She used to work here. In fact, Jessica and Amelia used to be really close. You see, Jessica lost a child a few years back, and she was really depressed after that, and so Amanda, Amelia's mom, reached out to comfort her, and Amelia and Jessica bonded through that experience. Jessica didn't return to school the year after that, after she lost her daughter, and, well, now she lost Amelia and Kelly.
Where did you see that car?
I saw it parked at the drugstore on Kinsley Street. Robert was in the driver's seat, Jessica in the passengers. He's a mechanic, so I just thought it was a loner.
Miss Keaton was Amelia's teacher the previous years. They visited after school frequently. Miss Keaton was someone that Amelia could trust. What aren't you telling me? Do you think Miss Keaton had something to do with it?
Miss Brooks, we don't want to draw up any conclusions just yet. As far as we know, her alibi is not correct with other witnesses, and it's something definitely worth looking into.
Mrs. Keaton doesn't live here anymore. She couldn't be around the schools because she'd lost too much. She moved back to her hometown the next year. That's all I know.
We've located her address in Austin. It looks like she's been living under Vinton's name. Maybe they got married in the past year?
Miss Brooks, if Tony leaves now, he can go to her location and get her to cooperate. And if not, he can depose Miss Keaton and Robert Vinton and get them to be questioned under oath. That way we'll know for sure.
Yes, please. But tell me any information you have immediately. Tell me exactly what that woman has to do with my daughter. Do you understand?
I won't leave you out, Miss Brooks. Just stay by your phone, and we'll call you as soon as we can. Thanks.
Tony, I didn't want Amanda to hear this, but it's Benton. He could be dangerous. He's got records, assault, battery. I don't know what the connection is between him and the car, but after what happened with Smith...
Well, I'll never know until I try. Don't worry. Safety first, right?
An assault record could be the link to the pedophile's death. But what could they have done with Amelia? Coastal wind warning tapping out threats in Morse code on my windowsills. Emergency business trip. Maybe the weather's nice there. I come here and I soon go. I yield rain and broken hearts. You may think the storm has gone away, but in many hearts, the storm will always stay. I want to solve this case. Not just for the mothers. The Juniper murders.
Is there anybody else in the house? No? You don't want to stay around here anymore, do you? Okay, we're gonna get you out. Come on, hang on tight. Don't do it. Please. Please don't do it. Hey. Don't do it. Don't do it. Look at me. Listen to me. Just let him go and you leave. Just let him go and you leave. We won't follow you. You understand? Don't do it. Listen to me. Don't hurt her. Don't. Hey! I'm begging you, please. Don't do it. Listen to me. We won't follow you. No! No! Get away from her! Don't touch her! Don't touch her! Don't! No! Fuck! God damn you! I'm gonna fucking kill you! You piece of shit! Was your husband with you?
Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot to mention. At that point in my life, he was driving me to and from work. So, the detectives haven't found anything? Not even you?
We have one lead, but it's a theory that needs more evidence.
I knew who you were as soon as I saw your face. You're that poor man who found that girl in New York. The one who saw her killed right in front of you. Tell me, Inspector, do you feel guilty? Does he keep you up at night, knowing how close you were, and you couldn't do anything? I feel the same way about Kelly. I was on the other side of those trails, which is the way I would have gone home if I wouldn't have stopped. I loved her, you understand? If you found that man in New York, what would you do to him? What would you do?
I'd kill him.
I would do the same for Kelly.
Miss Keaton, I may need to get this on record. Would you mind coming into a meeting with me and a few of my associates? We'd greatly appreciate your input.
Of course. If it helps with Amelia's case, I'll do anything. Can you tell me more about this theory?
Yeah. We're looking more into witnesses' backgrounds and trying to find a link to Mr. Smith.
You look ill, Inspector.
Something's wrong. She's drugged you. Get the hell out of here.
Are you feeling alright?
Don't panic. Get out the door. Move, you idiot. Not that way. Get up before you black out. Holy shit.
Found who killed Kelly by now? It's because I found him first. I could not let him kill my baby. I'm not gonna let you tear my family apart.
Is everything okay, Mommy?
It's okay, Amelia. Go wait outside.
Okay.
Do you want me to stop?
Keep going! Go past the bridge!
Kill him!
You had Amelia this whole time.
You wouldn't be so surprised if you knew how much she loves me and how much I love her.
Locking you up isn't punishment enough. If you can't feel wrong about what you did.
You couldn't punish the one who killed Kelly. We took care of that for you. We did what you couldn't. We did what anyone would have wanted to do to that monster that killed Kelly.
Can't you see that you're the monster, Jessica?
No, I'm not. I love Amelia. She loves me. She cannot, she will not be the same without me, her mother. You're tearing my family apart.
Does my mom even remember who I am?
Yeah, she remembers. She's been looking for you. Everyone's been looking for you. You're very special, Amelia. You know that, right?
So is Kelly. I can't remember what my mama looks like.
Just think of a favorite memory with you and your mama. If you look really close and remember really hard, you can see her face.
Miss Brooks, I'm sorry I could not be there to bring you your daughter, as I am still in Austin answering questions. Amelia is a bright, strong, and caring girl. Everything a parent would want. The abduction has affected her, and I'm sure you will be there to help her through her grief. Today, hold Amelia tight. It's real. Live long and watch her flourish, discover, create. And it will be okay to smile.
Mama!
Amelia? Amelia! Amelia! So glad you're okay. I always knew you were alive.
Well, this is going to be a good one for Tony, huh?
Yeah. I just hope this one is the one that calms the storm for him.
Tired, beaten, broken. On to the next case. No time to rest. So much death in this world. One man can drift into the storms, fall into blackness. One woman sees the light, goes the distance, breaks through the terror and the rage to find the light. Amanda knew it, kept faith in it. Maybe I will too.